Grab a podcast or watch Barbie with me and a drink. I'm gonna do my extensions. Just before we do, why the fuck do I need to rent or buy a Barbie movie?
Today was such an exciting day. I've been honestly waiting so long to be able to do something to my hair. I've had to let it grow out a little bit because I couldn't put any extensions on the damaged breaking off hair because 1, that's already a lot of strain. 2, they break day by day. Honestly, you might not think this, but this video is doing my hair justice. In person, it is fucking horrible. Before I could apply any extensions, I needed to make sure that my hair was silky straight so that firstly it blended and secondly, I don't know, I just feel like applying it on frizzy hair is just not it. To get my hair silky straight, I use the GHD Chrono straighteners, which I don't know if it's just like placebo, but they are definitely better than my old extension. Fuck me, I can't even speak. Section by section, I make sure everything is silky straight, but I don't actually section my root hair, right? I kind of go like maybe an inch off the root. I just feel like the root doesn't really need it. I was so devastated here because this was my first time straightening my hair since I've had it damaged. I think it was in March time that it was my last bleach session, and I was seeing all of the gaps. Look at that. Like, all of my hair is just breaking. It's gone. It's frazzled. It is horrible. That used to be completely filled. I've been seeing so many videos of like, oh my god, I had an itch, and then they change their hair drastically, and that is my itch, to cut a bob.
I don't know how to apply them. I'm gonna do what they do here. It will be like a U, but it will be straight, straight, straight. Then at the back, I'll do like 3 rows, and then I'll just do 1, 2. I am also getting quite hot, so I'm just gonna open the window.
This is where it all started coming together because I was really seeing it and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna have like 30-inch bust down. Before I got too excited, I needed to make sure that I cut them to the length of my head, which is the great thing about these. So I got 2 14 inches in brown and in blonde, so essentially I got 4 14-inch like rows. This was because I have 2 colors in my hair that kind of intertwine, and I needed to make sure I have the best color match, which this hair is from Endearing Hair. You can have a look on them on Instagram. I think they have a TikTok as well. And if you're not sure of what colour you are, you can just pop over a quick message to them and they help you with the colour match. They do ask for certain photos as well in just really good lighting so they can actually see it because they know their hair colours, do you know what I mean? And they matched this brown exactly to my brown hair colour. Like, I was actually a little bit shocked because you don't really get that. I'm still very much not over my hair, but it is what it is at this point. And now you know it's getting serious because I had to have a very quick snack before I applied any hair because this was a proper job. I followed the instructions that I got on the sheet of paper that they provided, and I did have a look at some express tape weft tutorials on TikTok just to make sure that I was doing the placement right, but essentially I kind of just went off my head and what I think was right. I believe these hair extensions are actually quite good for thin hair as well because from the looks of it, like from everything that I have felt, they are very thick, so they can fill out your hair literally within, okay, not seconds, I was about to say seconds, but they claim to be able to get this done within 20 to 30 minutes by yourself, and it's beginner friendly. I definitely think it is beginner friendly, but you need to have a lot of precision because personally, I like to make sure everything is to the T perfect. Once you've placed it on, just pick it up here. You'll see all of that hair lifting, and that's the hair that needs to stay on the tape, and then you just put the tape that's underneath. You can either use this, what I'm doing, an actual other like hair tape, or they also have single-sided tape which doesn't have hair on it, so essentially you can just use 1 row and it's not as much strain on your hair because then it's not like double the heaviness, which I think is absolutely great because this does actually have quite a lot of hair and it's thick throughout the whole. This is 22 inches by the way, so at the ends it doesn't go wispy. It's actually great. The other great thing about these is the hair actually goes to the very tip of the tape. You know how usual where you do get some, I think they're called like Invisi tapes, tape extensions where the hair goes to the top, but not a lot of them. The majority of tapes you get the hair and then it just stops where the sticky like tape pad starts becoming, so it's a little bit shiny in your hair. These, they go up all the way to the top. I just think it looks perfect because it actually looks like it's growing from your scalp as well. Like if your hair parts in sections, which mine can sometimes when it's greasy, you cannot see this hair. These tapes claim to be able to last for 4 weeks, which I don't doubt. The tape tabs actually seem very, very sticky, so it's probably great with retention, but obviously I'll let you guys know. But do you see that shine? Not my hair, ignore my actual hair. I need to buy an extra pack of extensions just to fill it out, but these are so shiny and thick and luscious.
I'm gonna buy some tapes to fill out these front parts and just maybe 1 row on the back to fill that out. It turns out 280 grams isn't enough. I'll make another video on filling it out. Bye.
And it's Jocelyn 20 for £20 off. Mwah.